Hello everyone and welcome to JIMIN Weekly News. I'm Daydream and here is the first news for you. Jimin becomes the 2024 Wrapped Cake Artist on Spotify South Korea. The recognition came as on December 17th, the official social media page of Spotify Korea announced that Jimin earned 3 top spots: a Korea's top artist, top album, and top song in 2024. Later on, BTS official shared Jimin's Spotify Wrapped Cake Plaque Awards on Instagram story. In their post, they tagged Spotify, Spotify Korea, and Jimin's personal accounts and wrote a caption, "Thank you so much for your love and support." Then, Jimin won 3 awards in the overseas categories at the Asian Pop Awards 2024 for Best Dance Performance, Top 20 Albums of the Year, and People Choice Award Top 10. And at the Asia Artist Awards 2024, Jimin was the winner of the Best Musician Solo category with physical trophy.
지민님. 그리고
Next, Jimin was nominated for the Global Artist Award category at the 2024 Hanteo Music Awards, as well as for Artist of the Year main prize category, for which voting will end on January 12th. Then, he also got nominated for the China Year-End Awards 2024 in 2 categories: Best-Selling Solo Male Album Muse, Best-Selling Remix Album for Who Remixes. He and J-Hope have won at the 2024 Channel R Awards, Jimin for Best Solo Artist with Who and J-Hope for Best Collaboration with Neuron. Then, additionally, in the Pick of the Year vote held by YouPick, Jimin took first place with over 703 million votes. With this, Jimin has obtained his 5th special badge and will be provided with 15 advertisements in the global package plus 7 advertisements in the domestic package, total of 22 advertisements. And in the top 100 K-pop albums of 2024 vote held by A.R.M.Y, Jimin's Muse claimed first place, as well as in the top K-pop music videos of 2024 vote, Who ranked first, and Smeraldo Garden Marching Band took second place. Overall, this year, Jimin collected over 40 physical awards despite his absence on social media and his currently ongoing military service. Congratulations, our sweet Jiminie, we are so proud of you. And next up, as of Jimin chart achievements, Jimin breaks record as the fastest K-pop artist to hit 1.2 billion Spotify streams. Who surpassed 1.2 billion streams on Spotify, which marks it as the fastest record for a K-pop artist achieved in just 151 days. It is now fastest K-act song and the fastest male solo song in history to surpass 1.2 billion streams on Spotify. The achievement breaks the previous record set by Harry Styles, as it was, which reached 1.2 billion streams in 155 days, shortening the timeline by 4 days, as well as now becoming the 4th fastest song in history to reach this milestone. Next, Who also has earned 1 billion filtered streams on Spotify global charts. In just 152 days since its release, it became the first and only Korean solo song without collab to reach 1 billion streams on the chart. Jimin now joins BTS and Jungkook as the Asian acts with the most songs reaching 1 billion filtered streams on Spotify, and who is also now the fastest Korean solo song to reach 1 billion streams on Spotify Global Chart and is the most streamed Korean solo song of all time. After that, Jimin's Who has sold 2 million units in the US, becoming the fastest song by a K-pop soloist to sell 2 million units in the US this decade, and the second K-act in history after BTS to have most songs selling over 2 million units in the US. At the same time, making history as the first and only K-soloist to have two different songs like Crazy and Who to sell over 2 million units in the United States. Who is now also the fastest K-soloist song to become double RIA Platinum eligible in history. And then, in addition to all of the above, Jimin becomes the third Korean K-pop act with the biggest streaming year on Spotify, surpassing Blackpink's career peak. He also became the first and only K-soloist to reach 100 million filtered streams on Spotify with 7 songs in 2024. Jimin maintained the top spot on Spotify South Korea Daily Top Songs chart. He has been at number 1 for 150 consecutive days. Who is now the most streamed solo by a Korean K-pop or foreign Asian soloist in Spotify Japan history, as well as the most streamed song by a Korean or K-pop male soloist on Spotify UK in history. And it remains as the biggest debut among K-pop songs on Spotify counter in 2024. On top of all of that, on Billboard charts, Jimin's Who rose 4 spots to number 43 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, continuing its 21st consecutive week on the chart, and is now the longest charting K-soloist song of the past decade, officially surpassing Jennie's and The Weeknd's One of the Girls. Then, Jimin's Muse returns to number 1 on Billboard's World Albums chart in its 21st week on the chart, making Jimin the first and only K-soloist to rank number 1 on Billboard World Albums with multiple albums for multiple weeks. He extends his record as the longest charting and the longest chart-topping K-soloist of all time. Muse achieved the highest week 21st for a K-solo album on Billboard 200 and is now the longest charting Korean album by a soloist and the second longest charting album by K-soloist of all time. And after that, in its 22nd week, Who lands at number 47 on Hot 100 chart, extending its position as the longest charting K-soloist song and joining Psy's Gangnam Style as the only K-pop soloist songs to spend 22 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100. Then it also becomes the first and only song by K-pop Korean soloist to spend 22 weeks in the Billboard streaming songs this decade. And here are the rest of Jimin's week 21st and 22nd Billboard chart positions. And now the summary of Jiminie mentions by other idols, celebrities, media outlets, and much, much more. First, Consequence of Sound crowned Jimin's Who as the song with the biggest impact in 2024, and in their article titled The 2024 K-pop Yearbook, they wrote, "If we were to sit here and list out all the records broken by Jimin's 2024 single Who, we'd be here all day. It broke the record for the fastest solo song by a male artist to sail past the billion stream mark on Spotify. It was the most streamed song by a Korean act in 2024. It was the longest charting Billboard Hot 100 solo song by a K-pop soloist this decade. Muse was a comforting mid-military album from Jimin, with the shockwaves from his work still reverberating. Then the Honey Pop picked Jimin's Who in its year-end list 30 of the best K-pop songs of 2024 by writing, "We don't know about you, but our hearts were waiting for this one." The title track from Jimin's second album Muse is as glittering and perfected as Jimin himself. And they named Muse as one of the best albums of 2024 as well. Commenting, back in July, Jimin released his new solo album Muse, and here we are still trying to recover from it. Slow Dance with Sofia Carson is, in our humble opinion, one of the best collabs of this year, and we will hear no criticism about that. Yes, Honey Pop, we completely agree with you on that matter. In addition to that, Jimin's Who ranked among the top 10 K-pop songs by page views according to Genius Korea, as well as it was named by Genius Korea one of the top 10 English K-pop songs this year, and it was voted by fans as one of the most memorable K-pop lyrics of 2024. Then, Russian newspaper RBC Daily mentioned Jimin in its article by writing, "Right now, the entire local ranking of the most popular songs is represented by South Korean music, mainly compositions by vocalist Jimin from BTS." Rolling Stone India selected Who as one of 10 best K-pop songs of 2024, stating in their article, "The ambient lighting, Jimin's dance moves, signature tone, unique vocals, and the music, the strings, rhythms, and synth notes all coalesce into something surreal." And also, the Japanese magazine Yusen Encore chose Who as a top K-pop song of 2024. In a special project Broadcast Director Recommendation 2024 K-pop Scene Playback Male Artist Edition, where Yusen's program director reviews the 2024 K-pop scene from a professional perspective, Jimin and Who were reviewed as notable male K-pop artists who are leading the music scene with their worldwide activities. Quote, "Jimin has shown tireless dedication to his growth as a solo artist with his one-of-a-kind voice, unparalleled performances, and undeniable charm. He has become the frontman of K-pop, achieving immense global popularity." End quote. After that, there was also an article from Inquirer.net praising Jimin's impact on US charts, a piece from K-Media Star News about Jimin's Who being the only K-pop song to be included in Singapore Airlines Best of 2024, a playlist that describes itself as containing the most talked about and popular songs of 2024. And also, many K-news outlets have updated on the progress of Jimin's donation to the Busan Habitat Challenge to remodel low-income senior citizens' living spaces into customized housing. The project is being carried out targeting 10 households, and currently construction has been completed for 4 out of the target of 10 houses. Next, South Korean actor Park Ji-bin was captured playing like crazy as a background music during his TikTok live. Actor, comedian, and influencer Pushback Shithu shared his Spotify Wrapped on Instagram, revealing Jimin's Who as one of his most streamed songs.
What else do we have in my top songs? Softly by Karan Aujla, No Pantali by Prabh Singh, Who, by Jimin? I don't listen to that much K-pop, but this song is a banger!
NFR, hip-hop culture and music podcast that has 1.6 million followers on TikTok, named Like Crazy by Jimin as the most streamed Korean song in its video on most streamed songs from every language.
The Spanish language. This is the Kitty by Bad Bunny and Jaiko, sitting at 2 billion streams. Massive songs. Then after that, the Korean language. We have Like Crazy by JIMIN. This is sitting at 1.3 billion streams. I'm sorry if I mispronounce some names here. I'm trying my best, okay? Let's keep going on with this.
Sofia Carson mentioned Jimin in a popular American entertainment show, and she said, "Last year I got a call from Jimin inviting me to sing with him for his next album released this summer. It's called Slow Dance, and since its release, it has almost 100 million streams." Then she opened up to MTV about her experience working with Jimin on their collab song and how happy she is for the major success of his album Muse. And MTV later on shared a snippet of Sofia Carson's interview mentioning Jimin and captioned it, "They're both sweet as honey. It's no wonder Sofia and Jimin voices work together."
So Jimin's team reached out to us over a year ago. I was so taken aback when we got that call. It was just such a beautiful and organic relationship, and then he invited us to fly to Korea, to Seoul, to shoot a live performance music video on one of the skyscrapers in Seoul. So we filmed there late at night, and it was the first time that we met in person, and he was like made of honey, just the sweetest thing in the world. And we really connected, and he's so kind, and we had a great time bringing that to life, and surprised fans this summer with that collaboration, which is his only female duet on the album, and the album has done so remarkably well, and I'm so happy and so proud of Jimin. He deserves the world. Even today, over 6 months after its release, every day I get hundreds or maybe thousands of tweets of people talking about Slow Dance or singing to Slow Dance or dancing to Slow Dance, and it's really special.
After that, during a segment called The Magnificent Transformation of Paper on the morning show MBC News Today, Jimin's face was featured and intricately crafted using only paper and scissors. Next, famous Korean singer Kim Yeon-woo complimented Jimin during his recent Christmas concert, naming Jimin among celebs that share the same zodiac sign. Yeon-woo praised Jimin's top-notch singing skills and beauty. Yeon-woo is known as the god of vocals in South Korea, and previously he named Jimin as his wannabe idol back in 2019 on Sister Saloon TV show. And this mention was widely covered by the press at that time. Then Josh Scherer, while talking with Brittany Broski about fans, proudly stated that he is a Jimin stan. Josh is the chef behind Good Mythical Morning and Mythical Kitchen, which is a cooking channel that focuses around everything about food, like recipe videos that are uploaded every week, as well as various food shows.
Who would win in a fight, 50 Harry Styles fans or 50 Swifties?
Oh, Harry fans.
Yeah?
They'll claw your fucking eyes out.
I don't know anything about these people.
No, you know who would win? BTS fans.
A.R.M.Y.
A.R.M.Y.
I'm a Jimin stan.
And if we are talking about recipes, an Italian cafe, Al Biscone, mentioned Jimin on Instagram with a post saying, "Today a Korean journalist came to try our Jimin coffee. We are glad that you enjoyed it." Dalgona Coffee, Jimin's coffee, soared in popularity after Jimin made it with Namjoon on a V-Live in 2020. Following up, Jimin's autograph was seen in a Busan sashimi restaurant. The restaurant freshly prepared sashimi at 3 a.m. so that Jimin's dad could drive it the many hours from Busan to Jimin's military camp in the north. Jimin's dad left a message saying it's the delivery of happiness. Then, if we are talking about Jimin's dad, the Millennial Japan official shared new celebratory first anniversary photos on their social media accounts. After that, we had station head naming Jimin's Who as one of the 2024 releases with most sales on their platform. BTS Island in the Som account released a cute dance video of Jiminie character in his iconic BTS Christmas Run episode outfit. And Japan Fan Club BTS Corner released new wallpapers, photos of the members, including this adorable Jiminie photo showing off his lovely number 13 tattoo on his wrist. Next up, from ARMYs in the wild on Twitter X, who was captured by fashion and beauty YouTuber Ryu Kyung-ah being played at a craft store in Harajuku, Japan.
おお、
CCTV のみたいな感じで、ちょっと怖いです。
白黒だね。
はい。プレゼントです。
お、ありがとう。
Then another Japanese army recorded it playing inside GU, a popular retail clothing store in Japan. And also Jimin's Aidoki October ranking male idol #1 reward advertisement, which is being broadcasted on Tokyo Shinjuku Univision and will be available until December 29th, was shared on social media as well. Additionally, Who was also heard in Daiso, a shopping mall in Jundiaí, Sao Paulo, southeastern Brazil. It was playing at Warner Bros. Movie World, a theme park located on Australia's Gold Coast. And in the Sephora at Raffles City, Singapore. After that, I also have to show you this amazing video of A.R.M.Y artist that painted Jimin's photo from his legendary Perfect Man performance on the back of a jean jacket with additional line artwork of his filter performance and BTS on MV iconic moves. It is just stunning to watch it come to life, so I just had to share it with you. And finally, on December 22nd, we celebrated 1 year anniversary since the release of the sweetest and most comforting song Jiminie gifted to us before his enlistment, Closer Than This. His genuine love and sincere words are forever engraved in our hearts. And if you want to check out my celebratory cover of it that I shared with you on the channel, just click the card above or the link in the description. Following up with Jimin military mentions and updates, we got couple more autographs shared by Jimin's and Jungkook's military comrades. And even more recently, when they were on holiday vacation, Jimin and JK went to a restaurant together where they signed autographs that were shared online. But it is not clear who got the signatures. It doesn't seem like a soldier, but maybe they got it from someone or from Jimin and JK personally. But again, nothing is certain in that case. And next, as a closing section, I want to mention few of the recent OT7 news. First, additionally to Jimin that I mentioned earlier, other members A.R.M.Y, Jin and J-Hope got nominated for Global Artist Award and Artist of the Year Award at 2024 Hanteo Music Awards. A.R.M.Y and J-Hope got nominations for Special Hip Hop Award, and we A.R.M.Y also got nomination for Whose Fandom Award Top 8 Male category as well. Then Jungkook has won the category Best Fans at the 2024 British Global Awards with a physical trophy, as well as he won Best K-pop Record Trophy at Asia Artist Awards. A.R.M.'s Right Place Wrong Person has been named one of the Yardbreaker's 50 top albums of 2024. Quote, "Hats off to A.R.M. for creating some of the most interesting, challenging and compelling music to exist under the BTS umbrella." As well as Uproxx names A.R.M. Come Back to Me as one of the best songs of 2024. After that, Peppa Pig, a British preschool animated television series, released an official Peppa Pig Dynamite cover. Permission to Dance by BTS is now certified silver in the UK, with 200,000 units becoming their 11th single to do so. BTS are the only K-pop boy group on Japan's list of the most listened to artists in 2024 based on data from streaming, CDs, TV, radio, live performances and web services. And also BTS's Danger MV has surpassed 200 million views on YouTube. Next up, several K-media were reporting for the past few days about a researcher stating that BTS will release an album in the second half of 2025, have full group activities, and go on a world tour beginning in 2026. Researcher Lee Hwa-jung of NH Investment and Securities shared his predictions for the new year, an advice issue for investors regarding HYBE performance next year, where he said, "With the release of BTS' new album in the second half of the year, immediate growth in the overall sales is expected, and the world tour is scheduled to begin in 2026. We expect to see an unprecedented sale of performances and benefits in the current average ticket price." However, it is not clear if the researcher is only speculating about BTS activities or has some direct information source beyond what is publicly available, so please don't take those predictions too seriously until the official announcement is made by Big Hit account. Then another rumor started after A.R.M.Y found a new review in process from Korea Music Rating Board, where we could see alleged evidence of J-Hope's solo tour. According to the findings, the tour would be called Hope on the Stage, will begin in 2025. Concerts will run from February to March, taking place at KSPO Dome in Seoul, South Korea. We will have to wait for the official confirmation on this one as well, but if both of those turn out to be true, we will have an extremely busy year ahead of us, A.R.M.Y. I'm so excited for everything that our boys will prepare for us in the future. Be ready, everyone. 2025 will be legendary. Then, on December 19th, J-Hope was also seen at the Incheon airport for departure to Japan. On December 24th, Weverse magazine released a new interview with J-Hope where he talked a bit about his and BTS future plans, and he said, "When we are all back together as a group, it's going to have a huge impact and everybody's going to be watching. I'm excited to see what it will feel like when we perform together again. I want to come back in style and say, this is us, this is BTS. I can't speak for everyone, but I can tell you the other members feel the same way. What hasn't changed is that I really love to do it." On December 25th, also, he posted holiday photos and videos for us on his Instagram profile. Additionally, we also had a heartfelt message to V from Bing's son, Harry Crosby, as he shares his first-time reaction to hearing the incredible new version of White Christmas. The video was shared on official Bing Crosby social media accounts.
This is Harry Crosby. I just listened to a cut of you doing a duet with Dad, and I can't tell you, from the heart, that's amazing. What you did was amazing. The arrangement was amazing. The way that you two fit together was really organic and really wonderful. And I just want to give you 2 thumbs up on a fantastic job. And I can't wait to hear it blast out in the stratosphere. So good luck to you, and thanks again.
And next, from recent members' Weverse Live appearances, on December 18th, Jungkook first shared a post with us asking if we are doing well and that he misses us, and then unexpectedly he turned on a Weverse Live, which made us all Jungkooked to the core, and he spent few hours with us showing us his new house.
이렇게 장비들 이렇게 돼 있고, 여기는 제가 좋아하는 거 해놨고, 여기 잔들, 여기는 이제 이런 것도 해놨는데 솔직히 할 것 같진 않아요. 그냥 일단 혹시 몰라서 해놨고, 여기 이제 뭐 노래방 장비랑 이제 여기 사운드, 그다음 뭐 그런 거 있고.
And singing for us his songs like Still With You, as well as other popular songs like Die With A Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. He said he won't sing BTS songs because he wants to sing them again for the first time after he come back with the members, which made our hearts so warm.
아니, 우리 방탄 노래는, BTS 노래는 아직 안 부를래. 왜냐면 이제 같이 부르고 싶기 때문에. Yes. 아직 안 부를 거예요.
Jungkook also updated us on the military life and mentioned how he spends a lot of time with Jiminie every day and how they are working hard with serving, doing well, and trying to sing together as much as they can lately.
막 맨날 막 서로 흥얼거리고 있고 막 막 이러고 있고 막 저기 멀리 가가지고 막 노래 부르고 있고 그러고 있는데, 지민 형 노래는 솔직히 너무 지민 형 그 음색이 특화가 돼 있는 곡이라 너무 높아요. 이거 둘이 지민 형이랑 둘이서 막 엄청 부르고 막 같이 막 샤워하면서도 맨날 부르고 막.
We are so happy that Jiminie and JK are there together to support each other, and we are very grateful that Jungkook decided to spend a bit of his vacation time with us on Weverse Live. The testament of our excitement could be seen in the numbers as well, because Jungkook's surprise live smashed records, accumulating over 20.2 million real-time viewers in under 3 hours, the most for an individual live in Weverse history, making him the first and only artist to do so overall, surpassing the live view count of the recent prestigious award ceremonies like Oscars, Grammys, VMAs, or Golden Globes. And then also Bada Lee, a South Korean dancer and choreographer, posted on her Insta reel a dance challenge cover with Jungkook. After that, on December 23rd, Jin and J-Hope also went live on Weverse to wish us Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays while decorating little Christmas trees and having fun together.
야, 자, 이게 진영이
Later on, also an episode of Run Jin where he kidnaps Hobie was released as well. I will watch it with you guys as soon as I'm back from my New Year's holiday vacation. I wish you all amazing end of the year celebrations and see you in 2025. So that is all for this week's news, and at the end, like always, please enjoy Jiminie achievements. See you next time!